Is it in the house or in our as believers?
Very good.
Whose character are we to emulate?
Thank you.
As believers, whose value should we imbibe in discharging our duty
Thank you.
in every sector we found ourselves?
Thank you, sir. Good, strong leadership ethics is when we become aware of our moral values. But before I respond to that, sir, I want to itemize the various areas that presently define our moral value as of now. Today, our moral values can be developed from our religious environment, from our family, from our culture, from our environment. So for us to have a healthy moral standing, we have to be able to look at these areas. How healthy are these systems? If we say the religious quarter is a place where moral is built, church or mosque, as the case may be, or I want to look how healthy are these systems. Then the family systems also be the strongest where moral ethics are built. Okay, then we have a system that is struggling. All right, and because of that, the impact of the moral standing in the family has become weakened. That's why you see a system where a boy of 15 years old buys a car and the mother is celebrating and excited and go and give testimony in church. They don't ask, where did you get the money from? All right, so this now because now that moral decadence is already a failure of the family. Now, because that child has been doing certain things in the house and he felt, oh, I can go to this extent, and they allow. Then the environmental influence, another place where morals are also strongly built. Our environment, the things we hear on the street, what's the makeup of where we are from. I was watching the news sometime, and sometime one of those times, and I was watching what was happening in the Senate. I was like, these guys are typical Nigerians. All right, when I saw the way they were arguing, exchanging words, fighting, all that, these are just the Nigerians on the street, not different. Because it means that there's an influence in our society that already influences every one of us if we are not careful. So our environment is another area. All right. Then our culture is supposed to be the beam of moral value. And I did an observation and I realized that there's actually no cultural standing that has a bad moral value. Every culture is crusading healthy moral value. It's just about the reflection and the genuineness of it. All right, so we're going to go to having to build a good moral value. Okay, we're going to have to rejig what's happening in the churches. All right, and how the church, because the role of the church cannot be overemphasized. All right, and I think if the church and the family can actually stand strong in playing this role, to be easy to overlook or resist the environmental influence. All right, environmental influence becomes where culture is being built because of the failure of the family and the weakness of the religious system. But if the family and the religious system is strong, environmental influence will be easily resisted. Okay, and then we will be able to have a healthy, morally sound society on the long run. So it starts from fixing the family, all right. And I don't know what to say about the religious system, whether it can be fixed or not. At least, but these are the two areas I think the moral values that have been built to rest heavily upon when it comes to leadership.